Hey guys, how's it going? Thomas here. We are doing our ninth video here today. And I do believe this is the ninth one. So what I talked about we were going to do in our last video was I was going to actually get some stuff down here set up so we can actually get some rail track production. And this is really not the most effective way to do this because we are short on steel plates, but this is giving us some of that track and stuff that we do need, and that's fine. I'm going to do my rail track. I'm going to run it through right here, and it's going to come right through this gun turret here. And I'm just going to do a single rail and then wrap it around, make a loop back here, around on a track. But I think our refinery, we're going to do a basic refinery somewhere in this area up here, which will be really small. But we do have to get some type of plastic production, and that's what we need. Now, I might actually put the factory or something, the refinery over here instead. That way this area is more designated for like research and manufacturing, stuff like that, which would probably be more ideal. But what my plan is, as far as aliens, you can see them on the map here, and there's a lot of worms right here. I don't want to really have to deal with that, nor this here. I'm hoping I can actually squeeze straight down the very middle of these trees right through here with my rail track. And I'm probably going to end up getting in a locomotive and just going for it is what I'm going to do. And hopefully the aliens, will leave me alone. I don't know if they will or not. I'm really pushing it. It's going to be a tight squeeze through there. But if I can get past them, I can get up here to the water, and maybe we can kill these spawners right here. There's only 3 of them, and there's no worms here. It don't look like. So I could probably go right through there, right up by the water, and straight. There's some more right here. Kill those. We can make it, and we can get to this big base here. This base will be our problem, but once we kill this base, maybe the smaller one here, we'll have access to all of this crude up here. And as long as we can get like a really basic crude production base here at the bottom, maybe wall this in, just as long as we get like maybe 6 of these things for now, that would be perfect, so we can actually get some crude back down to our base, so we can get plastic, advanced chips, and some stuff like that, because we got to get something going here. We have to have our research, and it's going to be really difficult to get it. It's going to be a painstaking fight, and we don't even have any of our advanced armor or anything like that. So a lot of grenades, a lot of probably maybe dying. Hopefully we don't die, but yeah, there's gonna be a lot going on there. So let's get started here. So I want to go ahead and do our gray research, and to do this we need about 13 of these. So we're going to do a reverse build here, and I do a lot of reverse builds, just so you guys know. But reverse builds, for those of you who don't know, it's basically when you build everything backwards. So this is, since we're in a really tight space here, we're going to be doing a reverse build. This is going to be our input here, and we're going to probably have to redo all this research here, just for this fact that there is really, this is not working here. I put this in a really bad spot, and I knew it when I did it, and I just didn't really care. So there's 48, and we need to keep going here. There's 42, so that's going to put me at least 2 of these things short. We'll just delete that and that. That'll put me a couple more short than where I need to be, so I'm 4 short now. But I think that'll be a lot better to be 4 short. So let's go ahead and see what else we can try to squeeze into this small confined space. It's like, see what we can do here. But even if this does not work, this will be fine. Okay, so this is going to be our grays. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I'm right. So yeah, 4 short. So we need 6 in here. And honestly, we are 4 short out of 10, but really we need like more or less 14 of these, I think. So we need that actually over here, but the coal's over there. And yeah, what we have to do is we got to have 2 belts coming down through here. So we got to do 1, 2, 3, and that's not enough space. So more or less, we're not going to have enough here. But what I can do is I'm going to just go ahead and now add those. But we're going to be short on our gray research. But, as far as I'm concerned, I don't care. We should have about 13 of these. So we are going to be a little short. Let me take a look at something here real quick. I'm going to see if I can reconfigure this, because I'm trying for 2 output per second. If I recrunch my numbers, we might be able to make this just a little bit smaller and do a different set of numbers here. But I don't really like doing that. But we can get by with 6 if I shrink everything. So we might shoot for 6. I think we can do that. We definitely work with 6. So let's try 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. We'll delete these 2. That way it gives us more space. And then we're going to run our double belts, because we have to have double belts here for what we're doing. And this is going to be our input, which is going to be a combination of grenades, turrets, and piercing magazines. So if I did do this right, I don't think I can squeeze the grenades in here. I really don't. Actually, can I squeeze them in there? I think no, I can't squeeze them. It's too tight. I was going to say I could possibly actually put my grenades right here on this and stick them straight across, but no, that's not going. We can't do that. But anyways, this is going to be our basically our assembly machines, and we'll actually let's just use fast inserters here for this, just because this is going to be feeding a few things in. Actually, no, we're wasting fast inserts because we're feeding off of 2 belts, so that's not going to work. So what we're doing here is we're going to do gray research. Let's go ahead and get gray, and we'll put gray there. And actually, let's go ahead and just add one more down here and be done with it that way, because that's not going to hurt anything, even though it's not. It'll be too much. There we go. All right, now we'll go ahead and we will put in. I'm going to do it all on the upper side because I know for a fact that I'm going to try to get more belts and stuff in there for research pots and potions and stuff like that. So that'll be fine. Okay. So here we have it. Here is our basic research setup. And this is going to be for our gray research. And our main lines here is going to be feeding everything down. So we'll get our gray research here. I'm going to probably ultimately have to put my blue research up here. And then I'll have a train depot and stuff somewhere up there. I'm probably going to end up doing my refinery, I think, in this corner. And then have a loop here or something. I don't know. I know I'm going to have a big train station down here, but I'm not even worried about that until actually we get blue research up and running. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get blue research. If we can, it's going to be pretty much a wipe for this game, because it's going to be a nightmare trying to get up there to get to it, because we have to have that oil, and we have no oil in our base. So that's one of the reasons I chose this map, because it makes it even more challenging, because you do have to go and fight your way to get, you know, the materials and stuff that you need. So as far as what we're doing now, I got to figure out my coal situation, and I know I need 5 things of grenades. So how are we going to do this? I say we can go as far as grenades go. I'm thinking maybe start right over here. And we'll go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 6. And as far as how I want to do this, yeah, this is going to work really good because I need more basically coal than I do iron plates. So by setting it up like this is going to make it go a lot smoother here. I tried doing a video a minute ago, and we actually ended up just erasing the video and went through and deleted all this crap and start back over, because I mean there was no point in showing you just me deleting building stuff and it's wrong and then rebuilding it, and you know, and that's a lot of times what happens with Factorio. You know, when you're trying to build stuff in small spaces, it's a combination of trial and error, and you know, nothing really wants to work at times. So it's no fun, and there's a lot of times when there's stuff it's just like it's a straight up no-win situation. It's like, oh, this sucks, but you know, there's nothing you can do. You know, you just gotta, you know, figure out, well, how can I fix this, and just start all over again. This here video is going a lot better, because see, in the last video what I did was, which I didn't show you guys, I deleted it, but these, I actually put these here on the inside, and there was just no room. And the reason I had to switch these is because the coal was over here, which is not what you want. You don't want that. There's just, it's going to be too slow as far as production goes. So let's get this set up. So this is going a lot smoother here. We got a lot better setup. Okay, so now we got our grenades. That will feed into there. So now we're going to have our grenades. Now what we need is we need the gun turrets, and we need the piercing magazines. So that's what we're going to start working with now. It's going to take a while to get all this stuff sorted out. Ooh, we made a mistake right there. See that little boo-boo? Yeah, we have to add one more. So this all looks good. It looks like everything's going good here. All right, so we got our hand grenade production. We got these going. We got our hand grenades. Next, we need gun turrets, which requires gears. It requires iron plates, 10 iron plates, and then 5 copper. So what we're going to have to figure out, so we need 5 gears a second, 5 copper plates a second, and 10 iron plates a second for what we're doing here. And where I want to do that is I want to do that almost like right here, I think, but I don't think I have enough, you know, here, because I need at least, actually I need 4 assembly machines. Maybe we can squeeze them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was tight. That was tight. That was really, really tight. This is going to work. This will work, because what we can do is we can make our gears right here, and this will give us our gear production. So let's see here, how's gear production going to work? So there's our gear production, so that's great. And now as far as what I can do is, since I do have the gears, now I can feed in to my next assembly machines, which is going to actually provide me everything else I need. So let's see here, how's this going to work? I know for these machines, it's going to require more. So I can't really just drop some more assembly machines forward and then just dump into those. That's just not going to work. I mean, I can try to do that, but it's just not going to work. I will go ahead and maybe do 4 of these that way. That way to give me some kind of start here. But I know this is not going to be like proper. So okay, so now I need to get, what I have to do is I got to figure out how in the hell am I going to get copper and steel onto the same freaking belt. So we'll figure this out now. This is going to be the next challenge of the day. Well, this will actually probably be the challenge of the day right here. So I think I need to be there. Yep, that should be right. Then we'll come up 1. I'm wondering if I should have actually been back 1 is what I should have been. Yeah, I need to be back, I think. I need to be right here. When you get into these like little places like this here, when you're trying to figure out, well, what's the best way to do this, it can get, time consuming. Because what I want to do here is I want to actually run this so we're splitting into 2 different belts. And I think I know what I'm going to do here. I just got to get this laid out right. And that's the challenge, is laying it out right. So this shall come in. I think, yeah, there we go. Then we'll do our main line here. If this is what I want. Ah, crap. There we go. There we go now. Then, actually, I think I'm going to have to redo that. No, crap. I'll probably still have to do what I just did there, but I'm just going to have to like reconfigure it, so it's going to be a little bit more different there. That'll work now. We can do it that way. I'll just have to have doubles on there, and then we'll put, as far as our main line goes, we'll do that. I need to also bring some stuff off from over here to help rebalance it. So how do I rebalance it? I done forgot here. There we go. Okay, yeah, that'll rebalance it. So we'll rebalance our main. We'll have our copper, and now I just need to get some undergrounds in here. Hopefully we have enough there. Yep, that'll work. So now we have a place to actually make our guns. So now we got our gun turret production here. Yep, and this requires, see, I don't know how that's going to work because it's 20 iron plates. Definitely probably going to want to actually redo this. Did I? No, I did not. Okay, I don't have to redo nothing. I just add these in there. I was going to say if I put regular inserters, I'm going to have to redo it with speed inserters because that's just going to be way too slow. And then I'm just going to drop this in right here. And then this will come all the way down, and we'll run this away here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie in like so, and that way we'll tie in. Our red arms are going to reach over, and that'll unload. And we will go ahead and put this in here. Now we are going to be underproducing guns as far as this goes, so I think we need 6 gun producing machines. If I'm not mistaken, we only have 4. So, and I'm actually concerned about the steel right here. Yeah, as you can see, the steel ain't doing too great, but I can fix that. So I can fix that by right here. See that right there? We'll feed it that way. That way we're feeding off of another belt line. Oh yeah, that works. That works. We could do that. That way it balances it more. So we'll just feed off of this belt over here because it's on the end. Oh, that's not going to work. We'll have to recorrect that. Let's do a, because see what happens now is because where I did do that, what it's doing is it's not giving me enough. So actually, let's, I am going to do what I thought I was going to do. I'm just going to use a coppered inserter right here. Copper plate. That way it only takes copper plates. Because what happened was I wasn't able to get copper plates off here now, so I had to redo that. So there you have it. Okay, so now we have our guns going on our belts. They're a little slow because we're producing about 2 less than what we're supposed to, 2 less. But as far as how this is working, this is going to work great right here, having it set like this. Now what we have to do is we have to do basically magazines. We have to do our magazine production. And we got to do our armor piercing magazines. So we need a combination of steel plates, we need copper plates, and we're going to need magazines. So, oh god, I'm gonna love this. This is gonna be a beautiful pain in the ass. Trust me, guys. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. So as far as magazines go, I only need, I think, one machine making magazines, so I don't really need a whole lot here. But what I do need is, I do need underground belts running to this belt line here. So we will come this away. We're going to run this down, and because of what I am trying to do, I'm just going to do it like this. This way I guarantee that whatever I do bring in here, which is going to be piercing rounds on this belt, stays on the right side of the belt line. So we'll have that. Now, what I can also do, which is, well, actually I think instead of doing what I was going to do here, we're going to change plans. We're going to do this instead. Will this work? And the question is, I have no idea, but I think it will work. Let's see if we can get this in here. Let's see if we can try. Please, do we have enough space? Yes, we do. We have enough space. Yay. Okay, so we officially do have enough space to do what I'm wanting to do right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to steal from here, 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 and here. And because we do have to have copper plates now, what we're going to actually do is we're going to do our smart inserters, and we're only going to add in copper plates. So this is how we'll get our copper. And we'll put select copper plates, bam, 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 bam. I know this guy's, actually, no, we don't need that. We don't need that, and we don't need that. We only need here, because this is what we're doing, is this. How the hell no, that's not working. Oh God, guys, I'm losing my marbles. What am I thinking? You guys see what I just did? That's not gonna work. I tell you what, that will not work right there. Oh, that definitely will not work. Oh, geez. Okay, maybe now this will work properly, because I'm sitting there thinking, what am I doing? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. What we want to do is we want to actually put here for gears, and on this side here, well, we'll click that and we'll do gears here. Now in the middle, what we will do is we'll actually just do this way, and there you have it. Now we actually are producing 2 more gun turrets than what we was producing. So that ought to fix our problems right there. If everything works right, the gun turret should come straight over, and let's see if that does work. Yep, we are going to have our gear works. Our gears are going to come straight in, our guns, and now we'll actually have 2 additional. Yep, there you have it. They are coming out, I do believe. Are we getting them? Yes, I think we are. I think everything's working accordingly. Yeah, those plants are working. They're just a little slow. So there you have it, the inserter. Yeah, there we go. And then that'll all come down the belt. So I wasn't going to do that, but that right there is actually a simple solution and an easy way for us to fix what the problem that we was just dealing with right there. So we shouldn't have any more problems with that. And why is this not working? Oh, maybe it's because the gears over here are a little slow. Oh well. So we have that there. So now we actually have extra weapons and stuff being produced right here, and we're going to feed in here using our black belt line, and then this will come up here. The real challenge is going to be getting those extra belts down through here. Not really looking forward to that, because I have to actually run 2 belts down through here somewhere. I might actually, because I have to tie into my research here, so I don't have those belts. So that's not really a good thing, but we can live, we can survive. So in addition to that, what we're going to have to do now is what my biggest fear is trying to figure out how in the hell do we get this stuff over to make piercing magazines. Now, piercing magazines this is going to be fun, guys. I'll tell you what. This truly, and when I say this, I mean this is really going to be a freaking nightmare here. We need to have, as far as piercing magazines go, we need to have at least 2 of these things. So 2 may not be too awful bad. I think we can handle that, but we'll probably do 4 to be on the safe side. And I'm not sure how I want to do this. So piercing magazines is 4. We got to have copper, and we also got to have steel. So those are our other things in addition to standard magazines. I think we could do this way instead. This will probably work a little bit better. We'll come over here and we'll just feed straight in from the back with regulars, and we will run the long reaches across. We'll do it. Let's try this away, and we will take and put our fast inserters here. This should give us, okay, we're going to have to make another fast inserter. So we'll do that, and this here, and we'll do that, and next we're going to need to do this. Okay, and now we need our, basically, let's see here, all right, let's see, where are we at now? So we need regular magazines, which is just iron plate, so I can do that easy right there. and that'll supply me with 4, right? So we'll actually have 4, and then we'll have our iron, and then that will feed straight into our piercing magazines, which is this right here, which is copper and steel. So we're going to need a lot of copper, steel, and then that regular magazine. So we can do that, and we're going to need one more fast inserter right here. So as far as this goes, this is all set up. Now I just got to get the supplies and stuff that I need inside of here. So there we have it. So what we need right here is we need steel and we need copper. So I'm going to have to figure out how in the hell are we going to get this steel plates onto that belt right there. And this is where things are going to become very, very interesting in just a moment. So we'll find that out in just a second, how this is going to actually all work. So I know that's going to go like so. This is going to be our main belt right here. I think this is going to, the way this will work is this is all going to work just like this. So I'll actually do it that way. And then we'll move this up, so this is just like that. And there you have it. So there's how our copper will run. Now we have our copper. Now we got to figure out how are we going to get the steel plate over there. So as far as steel plate goes, I think we can do steel plate like this. And then we'll just run the steel plate over. And then we'll loop it back around. So now we have our steel plate. And then as far as these other belts go, what we'll do is we'll just do underground belts right here like so. And we'll just take those straight across. And then that should solve nearly all those problems right there. And we can just go ahead and go down like so. And that'll give us those belts. I can delete that there. I don't need that. And we're going to go that. So that there right there is how we're going to do it. And we're still on the same freaking design. So everything's designed right there. That design right there is perfect. And that should give us all of our production. Now, as far as this goes, we still have to actually come on up here. So we're not out of the woods just yet. I was wondering, why is this stuff not producing? And I know exactly why it's not producing. So what we'll do is we're going to come up here. We'll just go ahead and do it. Oh, wait, crap. No, don't do that just yet. Okay, so we'll go like this. We'll put this right here like that. So now we have that. And then we'll do our underground belt plus our underground belt. And now we have our feed. There we go. So now this is all working just like it should. And we'll just fill this all back in here. And we'll just keep on moving forward. And I actually just ran out of underground, just ran out of belt. Oh well, I can just go down here and steal some. So, as you guys can see it, our magazines are now being produced. And now what we have ultimately is we have gray research being produced. Yay. So, everything's slowly coming along. And this is what I was telling you guys about as far as reverse build goes. If you just build stuff backwards, like come to where you want to start at, build it backwards, and all you have to do is just like us, just look right here. What does this take? Gun turrets, grenades, piercing magazines. Now we always go back and we'll build, the gun turrets. We'll build the grenades. We'll build the piercing magazines. That's how we'll build. Just build it backwards, and it's going to be done right. So everything here looks like it's functioning. The piercing magazines, they are making it down here. So all these are researching. We do have it relatively, it looks like everything's kind of balanced. We're making a lot of excess, some extra, we're definitely making, I think, one too many gun turrets, but I'll have extra gun turrets. We'll have extra stuff here, so that's great. I need to grab me some while I'm here. But let's go ahead and grab another stack of these guys here. Over here, I put a couple chests here, so we have some extras and stuff. But anyways, guys, we got our gray research up and running now. So now we can actually get in here and get some stuff here that requires the gray research up and running, which I'm not really sure. I don't think there's a lot here. I think the grenades, yeah, the grenades here increase damage. I'm going to need those in a few, as well as maybe like flamethrowers and bullet damage. I think the bullet damage is what I need because I'm having problems with our wall defenses. I'm going to go work on that now. So we'll actually get all this stuff here up and running. That way, our more or less all the bullets and stuff are doing a lot more damage, and that's going to actually help hold our wall up. So I want to research that. And now we can actually get the base and stuff up and running here and everything. So is everything working good in our plant? Yeah, we got all our research going. The grays are going in here nice, and everything looks like it's starting to come along. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to have to decide what we're going to be doing next and what we have to do next. I'm thinking we need to go ahead and start on our rail and try to move up here. So I'm probably going to start trying to maybe build some engines, go ahead and get me a couple trains built. You can't craft your engines and stuff, so that's going to definitely be something that's going to have to be done by factory. So I might go ahead and set engine production up, and a few things like that. I got to have to decide where I want to do that because I don't really have any steel over here. This is kind of more of our production area right in here, so I don't want to really go up this way too far and do engines, but we do have all of our steel plate right here, so I'm wondering where I can maybe squeeze it in. I mean, there are a few places I could probably squeeze it. Down here maybe somewhere. These factories here are not really being that efficient because we are running out of iron over here, which means we have got to get out of this base soon because we are starting to run out of our iron. Our iron's lacking, as you guys noticed here, and that's starting to bother me a little bit because, you know, the base ain't really able to just keep up and stuff on some of that stuff. So that's becoming a problem here. And you know, I'm thinking all this stuff right in here, if I actually cleared all this old, you know, manufacturing, our starter area, if I deleted a bunch of this stuff, we could actually spit right in here for like our engine production, some of that stuff like that, and I could actually run some of the steel plate backwards, and I could actually flip the belt lines on this steel right here, and we can actually run it in reverse. That way, I mean, we'd have two steel lines still going up, but we would have some of the steel going the opposite way. Or I could actually expand the steel production right into this area right in here and actually put engine production down here where all this iron has already been mined out and stuff, and it's serving really no purpose or anything like that. So definitely something that we could do. So I'm going to have to figure out what do I want to do, what's going to be the best method. Our base defenses, we do got to get that research up and running here on the bullet damage because they are starting to break our walls down. But I think what I'm going to do here is, because I do have some red gun turrets you can see here, and some of them are getting damaged. I think the corner ones might have gotten taken out. Not down there, but up here, yeah, we got a corner one that did get destroyed. I think I might go around and repair all my base walls right now manually because we are missing some gun turrets and some of our defenses, and then repair everything that's damaged. Do that, and then try to get back on work with our production and stuff like that. And here's a really lame looking balancer right here. So it puts all of my regular magazines on the bottom, and it puts everything, all my piercing, on the top. But the problem is right now we're not getting any of the material that's needed here. I've been struggling with this for a while, but we really there is no iron plate. We just don't have the copper coming in right now. So, and I was thought about stealing it off of these belt lines, but it's still, even this here is not really going to work too well. So this stuff, we are running out of copper, so we have to get out of this base. We really have got to get out of this base, and I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get out of the base as far as copper and stuff like that goes. So a few things that we're going to have to figure out here. I'm going to get started on that, but I definitely am going to build some engines, and we'll catch you guys in a bit in our next video. But anyways, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out, YouTube.